What's up, this is Squad 2448, where following Selector 17 video. Today we'll be preparing the brand new cat equipment dealership for its grand opening here on the Square Farms map. We'll be transporting the equipment over to the dealer and we'll be getting them into position. We will be using a few cat day cabs, which are the CT660s, and we'll be using a few easy low boy trailers to transport the cat D7R dozer and the cat loader, which is a 966, over to the dealership. This dealership will be responsible for selling parts, attachments, and parts related to the cat brand. Since we do have so many things we do have to get into position today, do have both of these loaded up here onto the low boys. Let's hop here in the cat semi and make our way over there. This will be the biggest dealership here on the Square Farms map. Very big equipment, very heavy, and very expensive, which is pretty cool. You guys can see here that we are leaving the cat factory, which is pretty cool. This is a multi-purpose factory. They do manufacture many different brands, which is pretty nice for us here on the map. And I really do would like to thank each and every one of you for all the support on the Bobcat dealership. That was pretty cool, and that inspired me to do today's video, which was a request by one of you guys, which was pretty cool. As you guys can see, when we are here on the Square Farms map, it is a bit tricky driving semi-trucks with low boys here on the map, especially ones that are this low, but we should do a pretty good job doing it, and I'm very excited for setting up this dealership today. I will be featuring all these dealerships in upcoming videos, such as upgrade videos, buying new equipment for all of my different series, which will be pretty realistic. Now, the cat dealership will be selling many different loaders, excavators, rock trucks, everything like that, even a few skid steers, and we will be selling these semi-trucks, which is pretty cool. But both semi-trucks you guys do see here transporting the equipment over will be our personal ones as the dealership to kind of transport ones that people do purchase when they do not own one. But as you guys can see, we are passing by a JCB dealership. If you do have any cool ideas for any dealerships, let me know down below in the comments. I think that this could be a pretty cool series we could start here on the channel. And we're here on the Square Farms map. I will be releasing this once it is complete, and I'm thinking I might be releasing it maybe in a month or two, just because I do not want to rush the completion of this map, and I do want to take my time. But as you guys can see, we are actually passing by a construction site over there, which is pretty cool. Maybe they'll call us up and want some cat equipment for theirs, which is pretty cool. Like I was saying, guys, we'll be renting, selling parts, and also selling equipment. Now, sometimes you guys can see, take a look, that we are running into a bit of a problem, just because, I mean, whoa, this corner, we'll have to go up on the curb here with the semi-truck. Not the best thing to do, but you guys can see sometimes you will have to do that, and I really do like the roads here on the map. I won't be changing them. The sidewalks are pretty cool, very realistic. But as you guys can see, we are coming up here on the cat dealership. Once again, we have a giant sign out front, which is pretty cool, and we can park the equipment on the inside of the showroom, which is also pretty cool. So take a look at this, guys. We have all the equipment out front, which is pretty cool. We will be having an F650 service truck with a smaller utility trailer for other transportation purposes, such as the smaller cat equipment. And I think we'll just be kind of parking on the opposite side of traffic, and I think that this is perfect right about here. So let's disconnect the tongue and let's pull forward. Take a look at this brand new dealership, guys. We have 3 signs, one on that side of the building, one up top, and then one over there, which is pretty cool. Let's actually come over here, take a look at the building. So you guys can see there are 3 garages, which is pretty cool. The garage doors are at different heights, which is pretty cool. Then take a look at this, guys. We have a nice office area, little table over there with chairs. I mean, this is pretty epic, and I can't wait to be up here looking at all the equipment over here and outside. But let's go take a walk around of all the equipment we will be selling. Now, like I was saying, guys, very expensive, and this will be our largest dealership yet. As you guys can see here, we do have another dozer, which is a D6N dozer, which is pretty cool. We will be selling a few cat skid steers, which is nice, and then we will be using this 18-foot PJ trailer. We most likely will be renting this out. As you guys can see, we do have a cat grader. We have a cat excavator over here, which is pretty cool. Then we do have a much smaller one over here. And then we do have the 980K loader, very big loader. You guys can see that here that we do have a logging processor, which is pretty cool, the 325D. And then over here we do have a rock truck 745C, which is pretty cool. Credits go out to the creators for making these pretty epic ones. So like I was saying, guys, up first we'll be trying to get all these into position, and then we'll be going back over to the factory to transport that last loader. And then over here, guys, we have a cat crane. This is a multi-million-dollar crane, and this will be the first thing we'll be parking up. This will actually go on the inside of the dealership, just because at night we'll be able to lock it up. I mean, very, very expensive, massive crane. So as guys, since we'll be getting this into position, and this will be going here in the first 1 hour prized possession until one very big construction company will be purchasing this, which is pretty cool. You guys can see we'll be parking this right over here. That actually looks to be perfect. Looks like we are clearing both sides, but wow, take a look at that. I mean, we are selling some pretty big things. So I'm thinking over here we'll probably put the dozers and the rock trucks. So I think we'll probably do that. So let's hop here in this dozer. I do apologize for any lag. There's quite a bit here with all the different mods. But like I was saying earlier, guys, I would like to thank each and every one of you for all of the continued support here on the daily videos. I really do enjoy uploading here on YouTube every single day. It's a ton of fun, and you guys do make it possible with all the positive feedback, support, and video ideas. We'll be coming over here and hopping here in the dozer. Like we're saying, guys, this little boy and the trucks that we are using will be not for sale. We'll be using those to transport when people do buy them. But we'll kind of be unloading this, and you guys can see very busy dealership once we do get up and running. And I think we'll just kind of drive over the grass. Not the best thing to do, but it is going to be a bit quicker and easier. Now, the grand opening of this dealership is within the next few days, so we don't have too much more time to kind of spend to get it all organized. That's why we will be doing all of it today, which is pretty cool. Like I was saying, guys, I do recommend you go check out the video setting up the Bobcat dealership. You guys showed a ton of support on that, and I really do appreciate it. Up next, we'll be hopping here in the rock truck, and we'll be getting this into position. Yes, we do sell rock truck for any big, giant construction companies, or even a mining company, if we do have a mining here on this map, which I'm not exactly sure about. You guys can see we got those into position. I'm actually thinking that right here in the front we'll be putting the front loaders, and then we'll be putting the excavators here on the corner. So I think, yeah, let's kind of hop here in the big excavator, the 345B excavator. It looks like we actually did hop in a smaller one by accident, which is okay. We'll be turning this on, and we'll be backing up. Now, this is one pretty cool excavator. I think we'll actually kind of put this on this end right over here. Like I was saying earlier, guys, I will be using these dealerships for realism purposes, for upgrade videos, especially during our construction company and all of our different series. We'll be coming by the dealerships, and now we will have real equipment that we could drive parked at them, which is going to be a pretty cool thing to do. As you guys can see, we are now here in the largest excavator we will be selling, which is pretty cool, and I actually do want to kind of fix that one. Looks like we actually did put that in the correct position. We do want to make sure buckets on all of our equipment are down, just so that water won't collect in them and rust out the buckets before they do get sold. We'll be putting this one right over here. Take a look at this, guys. Really good position for this. And if you do have any cool dealership ideas, let me know down below in the comments. This Square Farms map does offer quite a bit of different ones here on the map. JCB, Chevy, GMC, Dodge, soon to be Toyota, Nissan, Ford, all those. And then you do have Bobcat, JCB, and we'll actually be getting a landscaping dealership also. So you guys can see here it is. Wow, this corner really does look pretty cool, and I'm actually thinking maybe for the entrance we'll put a skid steer here and a skid steer here. So I think that's what we'll most likely do. We'll be hopping here in the cat loader, and we'll get this thing turned around. Yeah, I think we'll probably put the grader right next to this one also. This takes just a little bit of time to kind of get it warmed up and going. I hope you guys are having a great day today. Let me know how it is down below in the comments. My day is going good, and I hope yours is too. And I hope you guys really do enjoy all of the very cool videos to come here on the channel. I've partnered up with Super Duty Modding to make some pretty cool mods here for the channel, and we will be releasing a few, which should also be pretty cool. But as you guys can see, I did put a little slant there to the bucket, which should be pretty helpful. Up next, we'll be hopping here in the grader. And actually, for this grader, this might be a bit tricky lengthwise, but I would like to kind of park this right over here along the side, and I think that this would be the perfect location. So as you guys can see, this will go like this, a little bit here onto the grass. we'll put the loader, which we'll be hauling over momentarily. Then let's hop here in the skid steers, and actually we might have to put a few things on the inside of the dealership. Actually, I think we'll probably put one of the Cat semi trucks, and yeah, the one right over here. We only have one of each for now, just because, like I was saying, guys, we are a growing dealership, and we do gotta take out some pretty big loans to buy all this from the Cat factory. I'm actually thinking that we'll be parking this skid steer here on the inside, just because, I mean, we are here on the Square Farms map, which is big for landscaping, so many different properties to do work on. So I think we'll probably put this over here. This looks to be good. Very big door for it, but that's okay. Next up, we'll be hopping here in the Cat CT660 day cab semi-truck. Very cool semi-truck. I really do like this one a lot. We'll actually be backing this in, and wow, take a look at this. We do have a pretty cool motor underneath, and Cat does sell quite a lot of different things, so I mean, very nice to have that variety here. So next up, we'll be hopping here in the F650 2017 model year, brand new to us, and I do have it in Cat colors, which is pretty cool. And I think we'll just be parking this here around the back, and yeah, probably just around here. We will be kind of parking the low boy also back here, those, because we do not really want them out front. I actually think we'll probably just park this right along this wall. Let's just double check. Whoa, very close to the wall there, but we are going to be clearing it. That looks to be perfect right about there. Up next, we'll be coming over here, hopping in the Cat CT660, attaching back to the low boy, and we'll be parking this up before we do go over and get the last one of the day, which is the Cat loader. It's kind of our medium size, but I will be looking for more equipment. Maybe we could do videos getting more from the factory. So let me know, guys, what else should we do with all these different dealerships? I will be buying equipment from them, so stay tuned for that. And I can't wait to the point where we just, for setting up the construction company, we go to each dealership and buy each one. I think that that'll be a pretty cool thing to do. Let me know if we should do that instead of just starting out at the normal store with all the equipment. I think that that would bring our realism to the next level, where you go to the dealership to buy it, to start out the series and companies. So I think we'll just be kind of parking these right along here, and yeah, this should be perfect. But like we're saying, guys, this little boy and truck is not for rent, just because we do not want to resell something. Maybe we might sell it used, but you can't sell something new if you do use it. As you guys can see, this is the last one of the day, which is pretty cool. I actually do want to take a look at this. Looks like we could fold in the little boy just a little bit to give us a little bit more room, which should be perfect. If you do have any cool modding ideas, let me know down below in the comments. I'm very excited for all of the pretty cool mods to come here on the channel, and I can't wait for them. I do have a lot of things in progress, but take a look at the suspension of the Cat. I mean, this is one pretty cool Cat truck. Shout out goes to all of the modders for making these pretty epic mods. And like I was saying, guys, I do apologize for having the roads like this, but I really do think the sidewalks do increase the realism, and you could do some pretty cool videos with the sidewalks. Take a look at this, guys. We do have the forest over here. I do recommend you go check out the mega camping video I did. That was quite a lot of fun, and kind of going over there to the brand new dirt track. But as you guys can see, we are heading over here, and I think we actually might go a different road or two just to kind of continue. But wow, take a look at that. Going actually by a repair shop, which is pretty cool. You guys can see that we do have a mini JCB dealership. That'll be pretty cool to set up, and that shouldn't take too long because we don't have too much of those here in Farm Sim. I think we'll continue down. You guys can see here, passing by another shop. Stay tuned for a pretty cool video setting up that company. As you guys can see, the Cat is squatting just a little bit. I really do like how we are using all Cat, which is pretty cool. I believe that Cat does make some low boys. I would definitely have to take a look at that. And for increase in realism, I will actually have like TVs on display inside each of the dealerships with that company's website up. So let me know if you guys would like that. I will also have computers in each of them with websites up on those also. So I think that that will be a very big and very realistic thing for me to do for you guys, and to have a great map. And overall, I can't wait for the release of it. So let me know, guys, your feedback on that. And I am looking into naming each street here on the map. That might be a bit of a challenge, but I'm definitely looking into it because I did get some requests about it. As you guys can see, we have arrived here, which is pretty cool. I actually just turned right over here. This was the last one of the day, which is pretty nice. We'll just be kind of disconnecting and pulling forward. And I really do like how the low boys really do work pretty good here on Farming Simulator 17, and I'm pretty excited for the brand new Farming Simulator 19. I can't wait for it. I will be doing some pretty cool videos giving you guys the latest news on that, so stay tuned for those. We do actually have to tilt the bucket just a little bit. We don't want to do too much where the loader is under hydraulic pressure when it is off, but just enough for the water to run. But as you guys can see, we have set up the brand new dealership here on the map, which is the Cat Equipment dealership. Thanks for watching, have a great day, and subscribe for more.